dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it
what
needs
you. What up, y'all? It's KMB, the sexy ninja. Not doing too great. It's been a long week. I'm excited, though, to be here on a crisp Sunday morning, and we're going to talk about SmackDown in Washington, D.C., the Capital One Arena, February 14th, 2025. And I hope everyone's had a great week. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I hope you have a great Vengeance Day, the NXT pay-per-view. And I hope you enjoyed SmackDown as well as we break it down here. We're going to talk about that. See? Morning. All right. Got to get my Oba, or my Braun Breaker. All right. We're talking about SmackDown, February 14, 2025. Vic and Wade on commentary. We started off with Cody. You know. Whoa. Oh, Cody looks great. Like, he's got the suit, he's got the jacket, he's got the watch, the pocket watch, everything, holding the championship. That's my champion. He's like, what do you want to talk about? You know, and here comes Drew. And, you know, Drew goes at Cody. Cody goes at Drew. And I like what Cody said before Drew came out. He goes, I'm proud of my friend. And now whoever wins that Elimination Chamber is coming after me. And they better bring everything. And, you know, and he says, Solo is on my radar. It's on site because Solo, you gave me that Samoan spike, but I don't think it was for me. But Drew comes out. And being Drew, then here comes Jacob Fatu, and they showed him before this whole segment happened, wearing that mask, ski mask. I was like, damn, looking like a beast. I was like, that needs to be an action figure, please. I can't wait to get a Jacob Fatu action figure. I can't wait to get my Samoan werewolf shirt, man. He's just such a badass, and he comes out, gets in Drew's face. Drew's like, okay, whatever, my guy. You want to talk to him? And Jacob's doing his thing, and he's walking around Cody, and there's just this great shot where he's looking at that championship because he tells him that championship needs to come back to my family, you know. And it's just a really great moment. And they see Solo roll up. They both look, and it's Cody's about to go after him, and Jacob's like, no, this is family business. And Cody says, fine, I'll let you have the first say or first words. I will have the final words with him. So Cody is after Solo. I'm happy with Solo, him being back. I really am. I really do like Solo. I like this gangster mafia Solo and that turtleneck white shirt. I was like, all right, man, you got to play the role. You got to be different from the Usos. You got to be different from Roman. You got to be yourself. And I think Solo is slowly tapping into that, you know. But here comes Tama and Jacob. They're on the hunt. They're like, where's Solo? Where's Solo? They took out one poor guy that's like, hey, man, HR. We have an elimination chamber qualifying match, Naomi versus Chelsea. Trish Stratus is in the crowd. And it was Naomi and Chelsea, and I wanted Chelsea to win. I was like, man, how awesome would it be for Chelsea Green to be in the elimination chamber? I don't want Naomi, because Naomi can team up with Bianca, who is already in the chamber. I'm like, you know, and then they're going to probably do that little ooh, you know, it's all for one. Remember that? I know we're attacked. I was like, I don't want that. I want Chelsea. I want the president right here, Chelsea Green, to go for an opportunity to go to WrestleMania. And I know she will, because she has that United States Championship, but who's going to be worthy of fighting Chelsea Green at WrestleMania? We shall see. Naomi gets the win. We get an update from Sami Zayn, saying he's like, I'm all discombobulated. You know, and he's like, you know, you're mad at me for you losing a match? You know, I ran down there. I had tears and everything. He's like, man, I don't get this. But, you know, once I get clear, we're going to handle some business. And Mr. Kevin Owens will answer later in his car. Bum, bum, bum. Then we get an announcement. Michelle McCool is going to be in the 2025 Hall of Fame class. Congratulations. they've been doing these surprises things because I don't know what show Taker and her were on, but they were on there, and Triple H was like, yeah, and let you know, Michelle, Hall of Fame, WrestleMania season. Woo! Surprise. Las Garzas versus Motor City Machine Guns. Awesome match, dude. Like, great tag team. I want to see Motor City Machine Guns go back to the tippy top. I love Motor City Machine Guns. Like, I'm glad they got the win in this match. But this was an awesome match. This is what tag team is at its finest here in WWE. Then we get a Damian package. You know, don't sleep on Damian. Then we get a Jacob and Tom out there running around. Solo! They find them sitting there in a chair all smooth. And he's like, yo, come on, man. I got to get back that championship for the family. And he says, I love you, Jacob. And all this time it's been, I love you, Solo. And Jacob just looks at him, but he's a wild animal. He's off the leash. Then we go into Shinsuke Nakamura coming out. He has his championship, the United States Championship. He's kind of a little bit of a promo. Then L.A. Knight, yeah, comes out. Then Miz comes out, and I'm telling you, you let these two cook. My wife says, oh, this was cringe. Not to me. I was just seeing two professionals in this game that can hold that mic and go back and forth and take jabs at each other. And L.A. Knight got the final word, just being like, you're a goof. You know, you're not even on my level. And Miz did not like that. But, man, it was just a great back and forth promo between these two, which leads to Miz trying to hit L.A. Then here comes Nick. Says, you know what? Tonight, Miz versus L.A. Knight. And let's see who gets the opportunity to face Shinsuke Nakamura. Okay? Miz and L.A. Knight put on an okay match, but L.A. Knight gets the win because he's L.A. Knight. Yeah! Yeah! I love doing that. Nia and Candice and Alexa are backstage. We get a little bit of a Wyatt 6 tease and like, where have you been? We're building up. And I think the Wyatt 6 are going to play into the Women's Elimination Chamber match to get Alexa the win. So I'm thinking we're going to get Alexa Bliss versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. We're going to add some spooky stuff. We're going to have Rhea's dark emo stuff. It's going to be an emo fest of a match. Let's do it. It's going to be some dark magic in there too. Some crazy shiz. Speaking of crazy, Miz is backstage and Andrade's like, I'm going to teach you a few things. Teach you how to win. And then here comes Mello. He's like, hey, man, you know, we're great, blah, blah. And Miz is like, yeah, man. Hey, how about me and you team up? And Mello's like, that's not what I was saying, bro. And he's like, and Miz goes, Mello, don't Miz. And Mello's like, I'm out. It was a great little spot. Mello, don't Miz. Then we get Truth versus Mello, and this all started because Truth got in Mello's face. This was an exclusive. He tells him, you're the reason that toothpaste has instructions or got instructions or something like that. I was like, I don't know what that means, but God bless you, Truth. And, of course, Mello's going to win this match. We got to start slowly building Mello back up because he can't miss. He's him, as Truth was very confused about that. We have the Street Profits promo. They're putting the entire tag team on tag team division on SmackDown on notice. And we love it because they want the smoke. Fire ends with Pretty Deadly. They have an opportunity next week against DIY for those championships. And DIY tells them, like, hey, we were so good to you. We were so kind. Now you're going to do this. Now we're going to end you, and we're going to have our moment of silence. Then we get Kevin in the car. He challenges Mr. Sammy at Elimination Chamber in Toronto, where it all began. I'm excited. Hopefully we get that match, or it's just a tease and they fight at WrestleMania again. Now we get the WWE Women's Championship match: Tiffy versus Nia. This was a fun match for what it was, and I was like, okay, a few little mishaps here and there. You know, Nia's not the greatest in that ring, but when she can deliver a good match. But it ends with Candice hitting Tiff and causing a DQ. I thought the finish was kind of stupid. I was like, oh, but then Nia wasn't mad at Candice, and so they just started beating up Tiffany. I was like, Nia would get pissed at Tiffany if she did that when she was her lackey. Why does Candice get a pass? I don't know. I thought this was a sloppy ending. And here comes Trish Stratus. Just so we can get Trish and Tiffany to team up at Elimination Chamber. I'm like, do I want that? No. But what do I want? I want this right here. After Tiff's beatdown, Charlotte comes out. She goes, Tiffy, wake up, Tiffy. The queen chooses you. That made me go, yes. As much as I was like Rhea and Charlotte running it back, I want to see Tiffany and Charlotte. And I think people are like, oh no, Tiffany doesn't need to be beat at WrestleMania, blah, blah, blah. I think Charlotte is going to show what Tiffany can do in that ring. And kind of like not handing the crown over, but handing a piece of it to show. And she's going to do the job for Tiffany to elevate her. That's just my theory. Or she could just win the championship and everyone's just going to get mad. Everyone just is always just going to get mad. So then we get Nick with Naomi and Bianca. They finally revealed who might have attacked Jade. Might. Liv and Raquel. Bleh. Boring. I want Bianca to be the one. I want Naomi to be like, what? You know what I mean? Or Jade comes back at Elimination Chamber, takes out Bianca. Or maybe take out Naomi. Maybe it's one of them. Who? So we shall see. But when they revealed it may be Liv and Raquel, I'm like, ugh, don't do this to me. Byron's with Tiffy and Trish, and yes, they're going to team up at Elimination Chamber. Woohoo! We get Jimmy backstage, and Drew gets in his face, and he's like, yeah, you must be jealous, huh? You must be jealous of your brother beginning all this. And Jimmy's like, and Drew's telling Jimmy, like, hey, you're angry, you're mad, I see it in your face, blah, blah, blah. And Jimmy's like, okay, walks, and then super kick just takes out Drew. That was a great spot. That just made me laugh. Tickled me inside a little bit, but yeah. So little jab at Drew, and he goes down, and we get into our main event. It's an elimination qualifier match. Kind of threw me for a loop. Jacob Fatu, who I thought was going to win this, versus Damian Priest versus Braun Strowman, cuts a promo before because he's one big S.O.B. Sorry. I like son of a bitch better. Sounds better than S.O.B. But these three put on one hell of a match for all the meat inside that ring and how big these guys are. Jacob Fatu looking great, shining. You know, everyone was doing their part in this match, and it was just a back and forth battle. I mean, it was a monster fight. This was a monster movie. This is the kaijus of Elimination Chamber qualifying matches, man. But Damian Priest got the win. The only reason being because Solo comes in. He tries to help. Then Cody comes out. Then there's Tama Tonga. Then Solo is about to do the Samoan spike to Cody. And Cody ducks. And Tama Tonga accidentally takes the Samoan spike. And then Jacob Fatu, he didn't like that. He took off his shirt. He got mad. But that was enough of a distraction for Damian to get the win overall. Yeah. Awesome ending. Awesome match. That's my match of the night. Jacob Fatu versus Damian Priest versus Braun Strowman. There's too many Brauns here. Maybe we just call him Strowman. Strowman Noodles. I don't know why I thought of that. Oh, man. But that is my match of the night. My moment of the night is Charlotte picking Tiffy for WrestleMania. Now it's set. Who's going after Rhea? So far in the Women's Elimination Chamber, we have Liv, Bianca, Alexa, Bayley, and Naomi. Then in the Men's Elimination Chamber, we have Punk, Drew, Cena, Logan, Damian. You know damn well that last spot's going to Seth. It has to. That's going to be the chamber for the men's. And for the women's, I'm hoping there's like a last chance, qualifying match, and that spot goes to Io Sky. Because Io versus Rhea, that could happen. Alexa versus Rhea, those are the two I'm banking on to go to WrestleMania and face Rhea Ripley. Then we have March 1st, Elimination Chamber. Then April 19th and 20th, we have WrestleMania 41. But that's it. That's all. That was SmackDown, February 14th, 2025. Vic and Wade on commentary. And I got to say, I'm glad we got these two back. Everyone made a big deal about it. They're like, oh, no. Oh no, Graves didn't come up. Oh, there must be something wrong. No, I think it's just giving Vic an opportunity. And Vic and Wade work really, really well. So hearing him on SmackDown was pretty awesome because I do like Vic's commentary, and he gets great chemistry from Wade. He gets great chemistry from Booker, and he's slowly getting great chemistry with Corey Graves. So stop the me. And can't wait to talk about Grand Slam in Australia. Tony Khan got booed. I saw the video and I was like, damn. Woo. So we'll talk about that on the Grand Slam review when that drops, man. But man, Tony Khan getting booed, the video is pretty freaking hilarious because he could just see it in his big bug eyes. It's like, oh, well, we got a great show. AEW, best in the world. There. Oh, and one more thing before we go. Bayley got introduced as a WWE legend at the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. That was awesome. I was like, yeah, Bayley. Got a big match at Vengeance Day in that Fatal 4-Way, so I can't wait for Vengeance Day. I'm very, very excited, man. But that's it. That's all. I give this SmackDown a solid 3.5 out of 5. And I already told you my match of the night and moment of the night, and that's it. That's all. Thank you for everyone that listens. Like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB the Sexy Ninja. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Spot in the chamber. Now see me, I'm all gas, no brakes tonight.